Good afternoon, everyone. I thought I'd join you this afternoon just for a little chat on crystals and about the energies that we're facing at the moment. And there's a lot of negative energies at the moment from June the 11th to June the 21st. This energy that's around at the moment is the karmic energy. And this energy it's quite all your past residue. Now this energy that I'm talking about is going to quite affect you in different ways, from feeling emotional, feeling you want to isolate, feeling being stuck in a rut. This chakra where this energy is stored is 2 feet above the crown chakra, and this is where we hold all karmic residue from this lifetime to past lifetimes, and it's old habits that we store and we go over and over again. It's lessons that we haven't learned, things we need to remove ourselves from, things we need to detach ourselves from. And we often think, how can we do that? And it's very difficult, especially when we're feeling in a low place emotionally. This is like, if you can understand as an example, like layers of dust just going on your furniture, and then another layer of dust going on the top. You'll find that more people that you're attracting are bringing more problems in, more dramas, more stress, so that your life feels drained. And you'll be wanting not to be in that company of that person. So I'm going to talk about the crystals today. I'm going to talk about this chakra, how we can kind of improve these things. And it's about what we manifest as well. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is how we can kind of remove these bad habits, remove these bad patterns. Take yourself for a walk. That's the first thing. Clear your mind. Clear your thoughts, clear your head. Now, where we are now, you may have felt the same last year and you ended up going back over the same old pattern. This could have either been courses you may want to have done and then dismissed it, and it's come back again. So it's about to teach you a life lesson. It's about life lessons, okay? So what I'm going to tell you is, firstly, how to clear this. Whether you go out for walks in fresh air, being aware of your own body in your own space. And secondly, maybe try yoga. That's an excellent thing for connecting with that 8th chakra there, because this is the soul, the seat of the soul of spiritual here. It's all up here, and you'll know how yours feels if it's blocked. So should you put your hands 2 feet above your head, the sensation you'll get, you may feel it's heavy. This is when you'll know it's blocked. But as we start to progress there at the TV studio, I'm going to be doing all these kind of talks on mindfulness, how to be feeling better inside and out. So let's talk about the 8th chakra. Let's talk about how we can protect this from negativity. Okay, so we have a stick called selenite. Now selenite, all the crystals I'm showing you, we will be selling online. Selenite is the stick of light. Now, should you have this selenite, let's say you're not sleeping, you're stressed. When you go out in your everyday life, you collect other people's debris in your aura, in your energy field. And it's, if you can imagine like getting a handful of pebbles and just throwing them, you then have holes in your auric field. And this is from people's negative thoughts, conversations, all this kind of thing sticks in your aura. So I'm going to tell you how you can repair your aura, okay? So you can buy selenite, and we will be stocking this, every crystal, very, very shortly. It's ready to go. Piece of selenite. Now you only need a little piece like this for your bedroom. So if you place this crystal over your head 5 minutes before you go to sleep, what it will actually do is repair your aura. It seals it. It repairs it all and seals it. Then you need to protect your aura. So we talk then about crystals of protection. Now I go with different crystals because not only do I protect my aura, I like to protect my home. So for those that's been to see me on a one-to-one reading, the sticks of selenite over every single doorway because it acts as a cling film. And so the negative energy gets collected and it dispels it. So no negativity will come into your household. People do have attachments. They do carry things in their aura. And unless you can actually see an aura, you're not going to know. But I'm going to tell you how you're going to feel emotionally. Tired, drained, not wanting to sleep, can't sleep, your mind going overtime, feeling low, feeling depleted, like you've got no energy. It's time to charge and protect your aura, okay? So that's the selenite I want to talk about. And then I'm going to talk about the best crystal, because this is the best crystal, and I'm going to hold it close up to you there so you can all see it. This is labradorite. Now I call it labradorite, but the correct word is labradorite. And labradorite is one of the most protective crystals in the mineral kingdom, because this crystal is said to be magic. It's definitely a one for the healers out there. And I talk about this a lot in crystal healing and in Reiki. So this is excellent for feeling low, for feeling tired, for diminishing negative energies. So if you're feeling low and you're feeling down, labradorite will help you with anxiety. Now for the ladies, we will be doing bracelets in them, beautiful necklaces. Just give us time to get all the program up there on a given gift. So this is excellent for sleep, for anxiety, for feeling low and depleted, and it protects your aura. It like puts you in a bubble, if you like, so that it stops other people's negative energies coming into your space. I protect mine the minute I go out the door, because that's the kind of person I am. And I don't mix with negative energies, but there's a lot going on social media. There's people out there that's spreading it out. And what we should be doing is sending more love to the world, not talking about the drama, the media, the negativity, because what it's doing is manifesting, and then we become fearful and we hold on to it, and then it affects us. So that's the labradorite. Let me talk about the next one. Now the next one, I love this one. Now this is white howlite. So white howlite is obviously white, but it can be dyed blue. Now, for the healers out there, your blue howlite is excellent, absolutely excellent for cutting the cords, severing those cords, things you've held there in the sacral, okay? But for the white howlite, it's a calming stone, and it is extremely calming energy there, because it relieves anxiety, it relieves tension, because a lot of this, people, they do carry the tension in the head, in the neck, in the body. And then you become more restless and you forget how your body feels to become restful. So the restful state of that feeling is when you're laid on the sofa and you're watching the TV and your body absorbs into the sofa and the muscles relax. That's the effect the howlite has on me. So for ladies, you can carry this in your bra, and you can put it right in the center of your bra, because it's a calming effect. So it helps you there if you're having fretful thoughts or you're worrying. It helps calm, and it's an excellent crystal for meditation. And I'm going to be taking you all through these things as we go into the live studio. So that one there we have is the white howlite. So let me choose another one now to talk to you about. Now this one's my favorite crystal of all. This one's called the Blue Goldstone. This one is the most beautiful crystal. It reminds me of the sky at night. This crystal has such a strong connection with the electrical magnetic pulses of the human body, which has a particular strong connection with the ear as well. So that's a good one if you suffer with your ears. But it also is great for those that have pacemakers or, you know, with a heart. But I love this crystal, and I really do connect with the Blue Goldstone. And it comes in 2 colours here, which I'll show you there as well. Because one here, this one transmits the healing energies into the hands there. And therefore, it's excellent for the long distant healing is this one. So if you're a healer, you're a Reiki healer, things like that, that's excellent there on your grid. And I'll be showing you how to make grids when we go on to do live on mindfulness and everything else. I'll be teaching you everything, okay? The next crystal I'd like to talk about, let me have a look which one. I've got them all on my desk here. Now, I love fluorite, and let me show you the fluorite. This is the fluorite, and it's a beautiful crystal here because this one heightens the mental abilities here with the expansion of processing information. So it's great for balancing the left to the right hand side of the brain there, and is good as well for anxiety, emotional stuff, things when your head's all over the place. It will actually center you, and it will put you in the right place of thinking. So a fluorite is a really pretty crystal, and they're not expensive. As I say, they're not expensive, but when I come to do this in the studio, it will be on a deeper level of every single meaning, and we'll have the screen behind us so you're able to see it, and people in the audience there where it'll all be out so you can see where to place it on the body. Now, someone asked me the other day, how do I cleanse my crystal? How do I choose my crystal? So let me give you a tip on that. We have what we call dowsers. These are called a dowser, a pendulum, okay? Now, some people, they go and buy a crystal because it looks pretty and it's really nice. That's what normally happens. But what they don't recognise is and realise is that 50 other people have picked that crystal up before and have held it. So based on that, all their energies are going to be stuck in that crystal. Whether they've had a bad day and they've been arguing, they might have had a good day, but their energy collects in the crystal, okay? So what I will say to you there is, we will be selling pendulums on a Give and Gift there very shortly with a wide range for you to have a look at and the meanings so that you're able to look more into it. So if you have a pendulum, okay, what you do is you take the crystal, you place it in your hand, and you then hold the pendulum over the crystal, and you would ask, is this crystal good for me? So it will give you a circle for a yes. It will go side to side if it's a no. It's about working with your energies and understanding this, because crystal healers, we have to do all these things when we're working with the body, the meridians, the channels, all of it. So we have to know what's the right crystal when we do an outlay for the body. So that's how you do it. So then how do you cleanse it? So people have different ways of cleansing their crystals. The method I use, because I'm an asthmatic, I can't use the sage method, things like that. So my crystals go into a bowl of water. Now, some crystals will be okay with sea salt, but you need to check that out. Others may not be good with sea salt. Leave them for 24 hours to soak. Just run them under the tap water. Put them into sea salt. The next day, run them again under the water. And then I'll come and answer your questions shortly there for you all. And then put them in the direct sunlight. I love mine in the sunlight. and I have a gigantic stick that's kind of this big and this big of selenite, and I place mine on the selenite. So I put mine in direct sunlight. That's all you need to do for 4 hours to let the crystal charge. That's one method. The other method, in the moonlight. Now, some people prefer to charge their crystals in the moonlight. There's not any right or wrong in how to cleanse your crystals. It's your preference. Others will do it through sound healing, where they have the Tibetan bowls and through sound, and others through smudging. But I only do what I prefer to do in how I cleanse my crystals, which is literally under the running water. So there's 2 crystals you cannot immerse in water because it will disintegrate. One being angel light, and I love this crystal. This is the angel light, and the selenite, because you will ruin them. And I had one lady at class many years ago, she just ran it under the water, and I was like, count to 10, but it ruined the selenite. Now the angel light, there's a story behind the angel light, because they said on Jacob's ladder, as he slept upon the rock, the staircase opened to heaven, is what was said. And the communication between the angels and Jacob was when his head laid upon the crystal, the rock. So they say that you can lay this under your pillow to go to sleep. I did that one evening and I had bizarre dreams, really bizarre dreams, and I only slept with it the one time. But as a crystal master and teacher, we use this in crystal healing to unblock the meridians in the body there and the different channels. So that one there is the angel light. Now the Apache tear. Now I haven't got it on the table, but I'm going to show you one that isn't the Apache tear, but it's black. Oh, I'm going to show you the sodalite. It's in one of my other boxes. I've just bought the palm stones out today because they're bigger for you to see. So the Apache tear is not this one, but it looks in this shape, and it's the shape of a teardrop. And so there's a myth, a story that comes with the Apache tear crystal, and it's black. This goes back, as they said, through an Apache tribe, and the Apache tribe didn't want to be taken captive and driven to Mount Bluff. And so what happened was they was ambushed by another tribe and taken to Mount Bluff, where they threw themselves from the cliffs there and fell to their death. And it was said that the Apache woman cried over the Apache man at their death, and that the crystal fell into an Apache tear. And that's where it has its name from. And so they say, should you carry an Apache tear there with you, not only is it a lucky crystal, but it's a crystal it's a lucky crystal. They say you'll never shed a tear again, but I've not carried one around with me that long to find that out. But it's a lovely story that goes with it. So let's move on to some questions. Let me have a look, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about some more knowledge on crystals there. But I'm only briefing you today. I just felt that I needed to come and talk about this chakra here. And it's lovely you're all joining us just to listen to this information. Hello to Rita Campbell there. How are you, Rita? To Sarah Jane. Lorraine Angela Hutchinson, how are you? And Kathy Musgrove. Emily Handley, lovely to have you with us. Sharon Scott Criddle and Maya Rennie Buxton Carty. And I'm so sorry, Maya, you actually won the free reading. And unfortunately, because you didn't go on the Give and Gift page and collect it, your readings now are being selected to 2 other lucky winners. So whenever you win, everybody there, please check out the page, because that lady's name, I'm sure, was on it. Hello to Katrina Jenkins and Tina Leggett, and Heidi Chapman. Brenda Riley, lovely to have you with us, and Rosanna Smith, and Sarah Jane Bevins. And there was somebody that asked me a question there. Let's have a look. I'm doing cards this evening there, Maria Miller. It was just about talking about some crystals. So let me move on to the next crystal for you there. So you can all get your pens down here and take. Can you carry more than one type of crystal at the same time? Absolutely there, you can, Sarah Gray. So it's about what you're wanting them for. Now we're going to be doing online there chakra sets, so you can carry them all together. Different sets, like some for diminishing negative energies, some for depression, pain, all those different things. Now, crystal to help you sleep there. Angela Sawyer, the Adventurine. Here we go. Now, this is my preference. So we've got the Adventurine. Adventurine is the heat, the chakra of the heart there. It's a must for all healers. If you place 4 of those underneath your mattress, tape them on to the 4 corners, okay? And then you'll sleep better. The other one there is your amethyst. And so this is your amethyst. Let me just hold these up so you can see them all. So this is your amethyst, which is again good for sleep, because this one is the mental initiator that opens up the cosmic flow of energy that bonds between the human spirit and the soul. This like strengthens energy impurities. It's the key energy that strengthens the purpose of hope. But it's good for addictions as well, amethyst, and depression, and to dismiss negative energies. There's so much with different crystals, but I tend to use for sleep the amethyst at the side of my bed, and then I will use the jade to recommend for, Adventurine to recommend there for people. So let me talk about the next crystal here. Now I love this one as well. Now this one's called the blue obsidian. Now this one's excellent because it's good if you have psychic attacks, especially if you're spiritual. You'll sense other people's energies there. It's good because it blocks out mental stress, excellent for the throat, the thyroid, or any throat problems that you may have. The blue obsidian, it just looks like a piece of glass, but it's fantastic. But it is said that the blue obsidian's great to wear. However, the black obsidian, which looks like a clump of tar, the black obsidian, now this is good. They say many years ago, they used to give this to the elderly as they was coming towards their end of life and they were seeing loved ones that was coming for them. They used to place this one at the side of their bed to keep the spirits away, as they say. And it's recommended for the children's bedrooms, especially children that's having nightmares, can't sleep, all that kind of thing. So the black obsidian works for lots of things, but it's normally recommended there for a child's bedroom. Let's talk about the tiger's eye now. So the tiger's eye is a great crystal. You either like this crystal or you don't like it. So this is the tiger's eye, and it stimulates this one. It is taking action that helps you to make decisions when you're not happy, when your head's cloudy and you can't think properly here. Those that suffer from mental illness, I'll just show you it again, or even personality disorders or disease. It's a great one to have, but it's also excellent there for protection. I don't wear the tiger's eye. I like the tiger's eye, but I don't wear the tiger's eye. You have your favourite one that you actually, that you carry with you. And now I'm going to give you some lists there before I tell you some more crystals. We're going to talk about some areas there, so you can write your crystals down, so that when we do live at the studios with crystals, you'll be able to see what works for you. Okay, so hello to Claire Farhat, Jill Sawyer, Jenny Howard, Mandy Floyd, Mo Dunclevy, lovely to have you. Now for sciatica here, so this is excellent. So this is about the citrine. Now the citrine is actually classed as the crystal of prosperity. It's the crystal of abundance. It attracts money. It attracts it to share for people. But it's excellent for diabetes, fibromyalgia, sciatica, all those kind of things. but so is there for others as well. But I love working with the citrine, and for those that's self-employed, put a big piece of citrine there in the corner of your left-hand side of the room. When you walk in your door, left-hand side of the room there. And if you've got the phone there, place it there, or in the office as well. So that's a great one to have there for sciatica. Or you can use blue lace agate. Let me get that one. Because the blue lace agate there, Mo, is also for calming. And so as well, because the sciatic nerve and it gets blocked, you may be good with Angel Light to unblock the meridian there that's causing that blockage in the sciatic nerve there. Or even there, Mo, try some acupuncture, because it's brilliant to hit them areas. And there's a lady that joins us on live chat, Catherine Musgrove. She's a qualified acupuncture therapist, and also reflexology, and she's doing Reiki as well with me. So she's a good one to ask some questions there or have an appointment. Right then, so let's talk about the next one now. Have you all got your pens here, everybody? Because I will be on this evening. Will be on this evening. Rheumatoid arthritis. So then, rheumatoid arthritis is normally about the inflammation. It's where everything gets inflamed, and this is where it causes pain. So the best crystal for there, Debbie and Chris Parker, is copper. Copper's the best thing. However, again, going on to the blue lace agate, which is this one. This stops the inflammation. It's a calming crystal, so it calms things down. So on the body, you can get some tape, and you tape it on your body. That one would work for you, definitely there. Or you could try carnelian, which is this one. So that's a good one. And also calcite. So there's quite a bit there that does work for that kind of condition. But my sister has rheumatoid, and that would be the one, copper, blue lace agate, that I'd recommending to her. Okay. So I'm just going to just say hello to my brother Andrew Cummings. Hello to Rita Campbell. Crystal for wealth there, Debbie Cook. Well, you've got an option. You've got this the citrine, which is the one I've just shown here, and that's excellent, especially if there's family conflict, because it stops the family falling out with one another. And so if you go into somebody's house and there's disputes, carrying that in your pocket, it just calms it. So it's a good one to have there. So that's one that's good for prosperity. And then you've got jade, which is here. Jade's good because it attracts money. So does adventurine. And so does, just bear me, it's on the tip of my tongue, Apache tears as well. They are lucky crystals to carry there with you. So I'm going to move on to my list now. I will watch this video back, so, you know, I'm just trying to give you all a little input about negativity and about crystals in how we can balance our energy fields. So let's say you should have a chakra set, and we will be selling those. They can balance your, we have the 7 major chakras, so we'll be selling those as well on a given gift. And you can literally place them on the chakras for 7 minutes. This will align the chakras. So there's so much you all need to learn there, and I'll be teaching you all so much. So then, I hope you've all got a pen, and I'm going to tell you what you can have firstly in what I've been asked for. Fibromyalgia. So you can use, I'll select probably 4 there for you, is amethyst, calcite blue or yellow, emerald, and rose quartz. Citrine also, they're great ones. Depression. So for depression, I would go with amethyst is good, especially if they've got addictions, problems, issues. Amethyst is a good one there. My favourite is labradorite and Apache tears, but black tourmaline's good, but when it's a natural crystal, it don't look as pretty to carry around with you there, but it looked good on a tumble stone. Lapis lazuli. Now some call it lapis lazuli. It's lapis lazuli, and that again, this is your lapis. And this is a lovely one, the lapis. I like the lapis. That's a great one there as well to use there. So let's look at crystals we can use for diminishing negative energies. Again, black obsidian. I've just had that crystal. Black obsidian, this is for negative energies. Black obsidian. Blue obsidian. Citrine. This is your citrine. Labradorite, which was the one here I showed you earlier, the grey crystal with Flexa blue in it. It's a beautiful crystal, that one. And lapis lazuli or tiger's eye. Okay, there's some there to use for depression. I'm going to do some more here. I'm going to tell you about, just 1 second because I've made some notes of what I'm doing. Some for the house. So let's look at the right crystals for the house. And again, we will be having crystals on a given gift that you can buy for the house in like sets there. So for the hallway is a piece of jade. And jade does come in different shades. But this is that's adventuring. My jade. Where's my jade? I'm just at it. Oh, we are. So jade for the hallway. This is your jade. A piece of amber for the sitting room. And amber's a really nice crystal. For the study, citrine, because it's the prosperity, it's the lucky stone. It attracts everything there. For the bathroom, clear quartz. So the clear quartz, we have them in points and everything else. It's just a clear crystal. And again, it's one of the master crystals there, is the clear quartz, because it works for anything. For the bedroom, amethyst. Children's room, obsidian. I'm going to be doing courses there, Claire, for her online, different talks, where we'll be doing, you get sheets, information, lots of different things. They're just in the middle of doing it all, to get it all programmed there, so we can offer the services of everything, from your questions to a forum to everything's going to be set up there. So that's everyone's for your house. Now the next one I'm going to talk about is your chakras. Okay. Now let's have a look what we can use there. Now these are for all you healers out there. So crystals for each chakras, even if you're not a healer, without going too much into detail there, as long as you have the crystals that represent the colour of the chakra, then it will be fine. The healers, when they do Reiki with me, so Reiki are online courses that you do have to pay for, crystal healing. I've been doing this free now for those that's just joined us, Janie Howard, for over 3 months now. And I still will be doing now 2 days a week, which again, I'll be still giving, for now, till everything gets going in the live studio there. Then it will be a subscription there. Then that will be everything I'll be giving out. So there'll be everything from crystals to an online shop, to mindfulness, to Reiki, to mediumship, to everything. So you'll be able to get all of those services once you're subscribed, and you'll be able to join the live chats, okay, as well. So let me just talk about one more there for you all. Now, another one people asked me about was allergy rashes. That was something people asked me for. And so what's great for the allergy rashes here, you can see this one. This one here is called the Dalmatian Jasper, and it helps the treatment of skin problems, but also it boosts the immune system. So that one is for the Dalmatian Jasper for skin allergies. Another one they asked me for, I've wrote it all down, what people's asked me for here. That was it. Fainting, that was it. Somebody asked me about keep fainting. So the one for fainting is this one here, which again is your lapis lazuli, because it reduces vertigo. It also aids the nervous system here, as well as any brain disorders. So the lapis lazuli is excellent for that. I love crystals in my home. They give such a lot of energy, you know, and when we do it, we'll be putting like people on the couches to experience the crystal energy. We'll be doing everything. You know, I'll be teaching you how to see an aura, how to feel an aura, absolutely everything we will be doing, but we've not announced it as yet. It's going to be a surprise to you all. Now, another one that someone asked me about here was for clearing a house as well, clearing or cleansing. I again go back to the selenite. That's my favourite, the selenite, and I must have one on every doorway, every room, every doorway, and one above my bed. So they don't need cleansing, they can cleanse themselves. So what I do with this one is after a month, it goes on the decking, and on the decking, it cleanses itself, it energizes itself. So should we not be should we be a Reiki healer, then we give our crystals Reiki, and that's what I charge my crystals. And I want, once we do this online shop, for all our crystals to add that Reiki energy before they go out, and I want them to be cleansed. But either way, I would still tell you to cleanse them, because different people will have handled those crystals. Okay. We have another crystal to talk for you all, and I love this one. This one's called the opal light. So the opal light is basically an all-round healer. This one stabilizes like mood swings, it stabilizes the mind, and it helps overcome tiredness as well here. And it's great for if there's blockages in the meridians. And it's a really pretty crystal to have. It's really pretty. I'll just put these in my little box back before I tell you about any more. And now we've got this hematite. Now the hematite is not a pretty crystal at all, and it's heavy. It feels like a lead weight. So this is your hematite. You know, it's great for the blood as well, but the hematite here helps recognize external negative energies here, and it's a protective crystal against negative energy. They say it's a safeguard of overall health as well, but it's good for physical healing. So you'll see people wearing hematite in bracelets, necklaces, you know, all that kind of thing. But I'm not a lover of the hematite. And people sell it, and you know it's a hematite because it's like magnetic. It will stick to the other crystal when it's a genuine hematite. So that's that one. And then we'll do the other one here, which is a lovely one. I like this one. Now this one here we've got here is the rock crystal. Okay. Now they have a very strong vibration, the rock crystal, and is an excellent metaphysical property here. These are the easiest crystals to program for a wide range of use there, and a variety of purposes. So when we come to do the crystal grids and making all these things, I will teach you how to do it, how to program your crystals here, and what's the best ones to use. So we'll be learning you how to make crystals for love, for prosperity, for healing, for helping others, all those different things. And we have this one as well in the rose quartz, and that's just a beauty. They do these in angels and all different... Sorry, I've lost the internet signal there for a minute. And the other one here we have is the unakite. I can't go through everything because I've got thousands of crystals in these boxes. So this one here is the unakite. So the unakite actually brings together abundance. And what it is, it's a nurturing green energy. It's soft, It's a caring crystal, it's passionate, and it's got pinks inside of it there. And it's one of the most healing crystals, actually, of the heart and mind. However, you can use this crystal if you're coming over long-term illness. If you've just had an operation, this crystal will help aid weight. And it's great as well there for the reproductive system there. So it's a great one for you all to have there if someone's been poorly. And I do like the Unakite. I don't tend to carry it round because I don't want to gain weight, because it aids with weight. And that's a nice one for you to all have. Now I'm going to talk about another one here for you all, and I'll hold it up again as I tell you a little bit about it. Okay, so this one now we have is called the Bloodstone. And so the Bloodstone, the more red it has in the crystal, which is lines that actually go through it, the stronger effective the stone is. So the Bloodstone here is excellent crystal to help you feel stronger as well and have a sense of determination, as also helps you to gain personal power, you know, for those that's lost control of how they feel, maybe lost their way a little bit as well. It's a great crystal for you to have for that. So that one's the Bloodstone here, and we have one more here, Sodalite. Okay, so this one's your Sodalite, and this crystal here, they say it's excellent. It's the crystal of thinking. So someone that has an overactive mind, someone that can't switch off, and they're constantly thinking here. It aids with other things as well, and the Sodalite can aid for so many other things in ailments. But they say it's a transmitter. So as they said with this crystal, you should put it to your head before sleep and send all your thoughts in there as well. So it's a great one to have, and I can think of many people there that would benefit there from having the Sodalite. Okay, so I'm going to just tell you a couple more then before I say I'm going to let you all go there. Now, some people did ask me here about weight loss. What do I get for weight loss? I want to lose weight. So let me show you what I'd use for weight loss here. So as you can see here, this crystal here is called fluorite. Now, fluorite not only heightens mental abilities and stabilizes the mind, but it helps balance the chemistry of the brain to self-control. But this also helps with weight loss. It will help center you when you're just distracted here and you just can't find that balance. So as a Reiki master and teacher, we use this a lot in Reiki healing and crystal healing. And keep an eye out now, everyone, for when our shop there is up and running. There'll be so much more in depth from history of crystals and benefits that you can all find out about there. Will we be doing crystal balls? I'm sure we will be doing everything. Things like, we are going to be stocking crystals most definitely, and jewellery, but very beautiful jewellery as well, not ones that, you know, more unique, and hopefully they'll be charged, programmed. I don't know yet whether we're going to be stocking cards online. Thank you very much, Dawn Lawyer. But all different things that's going to benefit you in your everyday life, benefit you to feel a better person, talking about different energies, retrogrades, how things all affect you. So just going back to that last bit I said about between the 11th and the 21st, don't let these energies get to you. Take yourself for fresh air. Try and meditate a little bit before you go to bed. And even those there, you know, can say, well, I can't meditate. These are things I'm going to help you teach. I'm going to learn you how. I'm going to learn you about breathing techniques and all different things that's going to help you on your journey, following me with a giving gift. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me this afternoon to have that little chat about crystals, and God bless. And I will be back this evening at 6:30 to do some cards Just 1 second, somebody's trying to ask me something. Can you tell me where I want my photo? All the photos there, Linda, Mary, Beckett, go through to a giving gift. They are selected randomly 10 minutes before we do a live. That's where they go, because some people was posting them on my personal Facebook, which I did ask not to. So that's where they go. And if there's any other questions there that anyone does want to ask me just before I go, then please feel free to ask me those questions. Thank you so much, everyone. Do we sell angel card? I'm sure we will be stocking everything. Possibly teaching on them levels as well. As I've taught spiritual awareness now for over 25 years, I think, or more. I think it's all I know. But I don't know what the boss has got planned out for me yet. So at the moment, it's going to be everything to find that balance, to put you on your right journey. Yes, you can make them into ankle bracelets. We're going to be having someone that's going to make these personally for us. Things like bracelets, precious stones, all that kind of thing. They're going to be doing all these things for us. Let's just have a look at anybody else that's asked me a question. Crystal board, yeah, the love arts, will be doing love arts and all those sort of things, yes. The thing is, we're going to be doing tumble stones. So for an example, crystals come in various sizes. I'll just give you an example, 1 second. Okay. Right, I didn't have this on the table ready. Okay, so this is one of my amethyst crystals. I'll hold it all up there so you can all see. This is the amethyst. So again, you can charge your crystals on top of things like this. The amethyst attracts the soulmate, okay? This is great to have again into the right-hand side corner of your room, or as you come in the entrance of your door, to keep negative energy away there. And then we have pyramids. I don't know if we'll be doing pyramids or not yet, but I love working with pyramids. Now the pyramids there, as you can see here, these are pyramids. And the center of the pyramid is meaning fire, energy. So I use a lot of pyramids in crystal healing because you can really feel that energy. So you'll be taught how to amplify your crystals, how to work with them, how to choose the right one, how to select things, what works for your family, well-being, what to put on your chakras here, what work with one crystal, what doesn't work with another. So absolutely everything you'll be able to learn about and so much more. So now I've handled all these, I now have the pleasure of popping them all in water and cleansing them while we have a lot of sun out there. Thank you for joining me, everyone, just for an evening chat, an afternoon chat about crystals and negative energies and feeling down. Let's have some positive energy here later on this evening, as will be joining me at 6:30. Cards, maybe psychic messages, and should Spirit want to join us, Spirit as well. Even though I don't normally do it on a Sunday, that's what happened to me on Friday. And we will be selecting the 2 lucky winners from them not claiming their reading at noon today. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. God bless, and I'll see you shortly. Bye.